Do your parents work for a factory in the town? How could you lie to us?
They do work for a factory. I didn't lie.
What? You said your parents were executives when my son brought you to meet us, right?
Yes, they're the owners of a factory. That's true.
Then why didn't you say so in the first place? Because you said they're the executives. I imagined them to be running their own company like us.
I don't see a big difference between a company and a factory, though.
Shut up! You guys are just some factory owners. I'm amazed how shameless you are. Someone like you doesn't fit in with us. You guys better get divorced.
What? Getting divorced? Why would we?
Of course you should. Are you saying no? Are you trying to boost your status or something? You're shameless. I can clearly see you're after our assets. No wonder you and your parents are just factory owners.
I didn't marry him for anything like that.
What? No matter what I tell you, you won't leave us, right? You're completely after our assets. What a liar. You're not a part of our family. Now that I know your true intentions, I won't let you do as you planned.
What do you mean?
If you're not getting divorced, you're gonna be our servant from today.
What?
Of course, because you're the lowest position in our family. Well, not really family for you. For starters, I'm gonna get you to be a servant in my spa. For free. I was about to recruit someone. You came at the right moment. Of course you'll say yes, as you're a family member now, right?
What? So I am a family member now.
What? Did you say something?
Nothing.
If you don't want to leave, this is the required condition.
Okay.
Hey, Laura. Is it true that you started to work for Charlotte's Spa?
She told me to, yeah.
She said she gets you to work for her for free. Is that true? If it is, you don't have to work for her. You can reject the offer.
Thank you for worrying about me. But I'm fine. I got plenty of time, too. I kind of wanted to see where this would go. I'm thinking this is a good opportunity for me.
Oh, yeah. But you can't let her get you to work for free.
It's completely fine. I'm doing everything for the sake of the company run by your family.
But
when we were about to go out of business, you helped us get through it. I've never forgotten about it. I believe it was a chance to give you something back. So you don't have to worry about me at all. I'm fine.
You're such a useless servant. You're the only one that hasn't met your quota by this month. Get 30 new customers by the end of this month.
I got something to talk to you about. About conducting that kind of forced labor in quotas. We've been getting complaints from our customers and staff. I suggest changing the current management policies because you're overdoing it.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Don't tell me what to do.
I have my rights. I know you don't know this, but I've been donating $30,000 to your parents' company every month.
Huh? $30,000? A poor girl like you. Enough with your stupid lies. I hate someone like you that tries to act like a billionaire.
Then can I stop donating?
Go ahead.
You still have a chance to make this right. This is the time when you should reflect and change things.
You're being cocky now. Your advice is terrible. Stop being cocky until you restart your life and get equal as me.
So, can I stop the funding? Are you sure about that?
You'll be the one regretting everything. I'll make you regret it for telling a lie and speaking up to me. Mom! Why are you shutting down my company? That's mean! Get it up and running again! It's impossible. We're not getting the monthly donation anymore, so we have no choice.
Of course I shut down the company that doesn't make much profit and is full of problems.
No more donations? What the hell? That's not my fault. It's your job to supervise the financial stuff, right?
Charlotte, you're the one who stopped it.
What? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Stop making stuff up.
I'm not. It's just that you don't understand anything. Face the reality now.
What?
You told Lara that you don't need the funds, right? We were thinking it was about time to shut down the company before. But Lara felt she could do something about it, and she was investing in helping us out.
That's a lie, right?
No, it's not.
That girl really was investing? It can't be true. A poor girl like her can't afford to send $30,000 a month.
She's an investor. It's true that she helped us to get through a financial crisis.
An investor? Where did she get that much money?
When her parents were having a tough time, for the sake of them, she learned how to run a company and started an IT company while she was still a college student.
An IT company? Was she the head of the company? That girl!
She succeeded in that, and she sold it. Using the money from selling it, she became an investor and did well for herself. When she got married, she learned of our situation and was financially supporting us.
No way.
Since she has already stopped it, Dad and I are going to retire.
For real? Stop joking around. You can keep it up, right? You got a couple of companies.
To tell you the truth, we've been in a tight spot recently. I'm about to shut down the rest bit by bit.
Stop deciding things on your own. At least keep my spa as it is. I've been devoting myself to it for all these years. Protect me as a parent.
I don't want to mix private life with business.
Mom?
Your company should have recovered. If you had succeeded in that, you could have made it even bigger. You're the one that ruined everything.
No way.
Since I let you supervise everything, you're an executive. Everything is on you. Didn't I tell you that many times? To think carefully about how to run your own company.
I did. It was supposed to get better from now on.
Stop making excuses. There should have been many other people that gave advice to you, right? But who went and ruined everything without listening to them? Why don't you get it? This is what you caused. Recognize how incapable you are already.
You don't have to get mad at me that much. Alright, I admit that I failed to run my spa. I'm giving it up. So, give me another company at least.
What?
I don't care what it is. I'm begging you. You got some other subsidiaries, right? You can at least keep one of them. I don't care which one, so give me one.
Unfortunately, no.
What?
They'll all be shut down. I feel sorry that I couldn't live up to Lara's expectations.
Lara? Why are you mentioning her? Ugh! We're getting nowhere. I'm going home now. So explain to me so I can get it. Lara! Were you really investing in us? I heard about it from Mom just now.
Yes, I've told you that. But you didn't listen to me. No matter what I told you, you kept mocking me.
I really didn't think you had that much money. Because you're a daughter of some poor factory owner.
Yes, indeed I am. But still, my father-in-law and mother-in-law and even my husband welcomed me. I didn't tell them anything about my investments. Still, they accepted me. That's why I've been supporting them until now. They accepted me without knowing anything about my financial situation. I wanted to help them somehow.
Oh, is that so? I'll welcome you from now on.
Shut up!
Wow, how could you say that?
You look down on me and my parents. My parents worked very hard with pride. No matter how hard it is, they didn't give up. You made fun of them, and you ignored me too. I'll never invest in your company ever again.
Oh, please. I said I'm sorry. I didn't know anything. I'm really sorry. So, for the sake of my parents, can you forgive me this time? Please!
Look who's talking.
I didn't know you were investing to us at all. I'm sorry for treating you bad. I'm so sorry. So, can you forgive me? You will, right? You'll keep supporting us, right?
No!
What?
They all said they wanted to retire, but I still kept supporting just for you. But now that I know you're incapable of running a company, it's just a waste of money.
What? Why would you say that?
I was watching over the shop you own while I was working for free. You really suck at running it. There were tons of times your customers had complaints, and you didn't support your employees whatsoever. A company like that should go out of business. Or rather, I should shut it down.
How dare you? Just accept my apology.
You've had your chances.
Okay, so you want to act all tough. I've had enough of you.
What?
If you don't keep the funding, I'll tell my brother to leave you. He's always loved his sister since we were kids. He always listens to me, no matter what I tell him. So if you want to stay married, send the money.
I will not!
What? You're gonna get divorced, okay? I will tell him. Are you sure?
He said he's not gonna do that. He said he doesn't love you, nor feel anything about you.
Huh? He's always listened to me ever since he was a kid. Stop making stuff up. You don't know him like I do.
He said the only reason he listened to you was because you would threaten him if he didn't. But now, the situation has changed. He doesn't have to listen to you any longer.
No way. There's no way he really said that. I'm calling him now, but he's not answering. Is he there now?
He knows it's gonna be a pain to talk to you. He said he won't talk to you.
Wait a sec. No way. This can't be real, right? Hey, Laura.
I thought I could have a good relationship with you as a family, but now that seems impossible. Don't ever text me. He said he's gonna block you.
No way, hold on. We need to talk about it. As a family.
You told me that I should restart my life. But I guess that was my line.
What do you mean?
Oh, and by the way, my husband's company is rapidly growing.
Why is his company okay? Mom said she was getting rid of every company.
His company doesn't belong to her.
What?
He started his own company on his own. He succeeded in it, and his company is about to get listed. In other words, his company doesn't have anything to do with you or your family.
No way.
So that's it. We're going on our own path. Good luck with you. Goodbye. For good.
Wait! Please, Laura! Don't leave me. Let me join you too.
After that, Charlotte lost her company, and her parents cut their ties with her. And so has her younger brother. She lost everything. She got out of the house for the first time, and she had no idea what to do. She ended up in debt and moved to another state. No matter how hard she works, she has to pay for her debt. So it's as if she works for free. She's paying for what she's done. It's best not to treat someone terribly. She couldn't do that, so this is what she deserves.
Vanessa, you're awful. I can't believe you're not willing to give us a congratulatory gift for our wedding. Just because we're getting married before you? Don't hold a grudge against us. Our marriage has nothing to do with your unattractiveness. Huh? I heard about it from Brandon. Even though you're his sister, you declared that you wouldn't give us any congratulatory gifts. It's terrible, just because you're upset to see two young people getting married. If you're going to do that kind of thing, I can't get along with you as my sister-in-law. Wait a minute, calm down. I wouldn't refuse to give you a congratulatory gift for such a reason. Ruby, you've misunderstood many things. Huh? What part did I misunderstand? Brandon, my brother himself, told me I wouldn't have to give you a congratulatory gift. In exchange, he wants me to clear all the debts he owes me. He said it would rather be helpful if I didn't pay for the congratulatory gift. What? Debts? Why does he have a debt? I've never heard of such a thing. Brandon didn't tell you about it, did he? Actually, I lent Brandon some money when he was in college. He whined to me that he wanted to go on a graduation trip with his friends, but his part-time job didn't pay enough. So, I offered to lend him $3,000 since I was working and earned some money. $3,000? I agreed to have him pay it back after he started working, but the salary for a new graduate isn't that high, so it's been hard for him to pay me back. He still owes me $2,000. So we decided to offset it with the congratulatory gift. Offset? That's gonna make it even? So you really aren't bringing any gifts on the day of the wedding? Yes, that's the plan. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate your marriage. Now, the misunderstanding about the congratulatory gift has been cleared up. The misunderstanding is cleared, but I still don't agree. As my sister-in-law, I don't think it's right that you don't offer any congratulatory gifts. What? I have nothing to do with Brandon's debt. Even if you don't have a congratulatory gift to give your brother and his wife, you should have one for your sister-in-law. It's fine to give it to me as a personal congratulatory gift. Personal congratulatory gift? Ruby, you mean you want the debt cleared and you also want the congratulatory gift? Yes, that's right. I'm sure no one else knows about this arrangement. And yet, try showing up empty-handed on the day of the wedding. I'm sure everyone will think you're an insane sister who doesn't even offer a congratulatory gift. I don't think so. It's not like all the guests will be at the reception. I don't think anyone will notice even if I come empty-handed. No, they will definitely notice. So, in order for you to not be embarrassed, Vanessa, you should definitely bring a congratulatory gift. I'm not saying you should bring thousands of dollars, but I think $1,000 or so would be nice. $1,000 on top of the debt being cleared? Well then, I'll be counting on you on the day of the ceremony. I expect you to act with common sense. Hey, Brandon. How did you explain to Ruby about me? Thanks to you, things got complicated. Complicated? I just received complaints about the congratulatory gift from Ruby. She said I don't care about clearing his debt. In fact, she wants me to clear it on top of bringing congratulatory money. What? Seriously? I explained the situation to her, but she seems to want me to give her money no matter what. Was Ruby always like that? Sorry, sis.
Ruby is frustrated right now because of the wedding expenses. I think that's why she said those crazy things to you. I'll talk to her, so could you please forgive her this once?
Why is she so frustrated? Mom and Dad told me that everything's going great with the wedding preparations.
Actually, well, I've been telling them things are going well, but it's actually been pretty tough. I'm having a huge fight with Ruby every day over the lack of money for the wedding.
What? You don't have enough money for the wedding? But you said you two were going to stick within your savings, right?
That was the plan, but neither of us had much savings beyond imagination. Like, we were both relying on each other. When we finally showed each other our savings account balances, they were in a bad situation.
No kidding.
Still, I try to work within our budget. But Ruby wanted to have a lavish wedding of some kind. No matter how many times I tried to convince her, she insisted that she wouldn't downgrade the ceremony. She says that we can pay for the shortfall with the wedding gifts.
So that's why she desperately asked me for the congratulatory gift. I guess she wants to collect as much as she can.
That's probably what she meant.
But Brandon, such a wedding solely based on wedding gifts is risky. A wedding that's beyond your capacity will only make you suffer later on. You have to convince Ruby and try to stay within the budget.
I know that, and I've tried to convince her many times. But Ruby really doesn't listen to me, and she blames me for this once-in-a-lifetime wedding. If she says that to me, I can't say anything back to her.
Once in a lifetime is the ultimate power word.
So sis, I'm sorry, but can I ask you to pay for the wedding?
Excuse me?
As a man, I really want to make her dream wedding come true. That's why I'm asking you. Please lend me the money for the wedding without letting Ruby know.
Why must I not tell Ruby? If you want to borrow money from me, the two of you should bow your heads together.
Please consider where I stand. I don't have much savings and lack manly dignity even now. It's too embarrassing to tell her that I borrowed money from my sister on top of that. So, can you lend me $30,000 for the wedding without Ruby finding out? And make it look like you pay $1,000 as a congratulatory gift, just like Ruby wants?
No way. You want me to pay for the wedding in addition to giving you the congratulatory gift? Even though I'm willing to clear your debt?
I know I'm being selfish, but I'm begging you. Please help your sweet little brother.
What a brother you are. I don't mind lending you money, but this time I'll make you sign a pledge, and I'll even charge you interest.
What? Seriously?
Of course. $30,000 is a lot of money, and you haven't even paid back the $3,000 for the graduation trip on your own, Brandon. You just managed to square it with the congratulatory gift. To be honest, you don't have a reliable repayment history.
I know, but...
That's why I'm going to make you sign a pledge and pay interest on it. No matter how much I love my little brother, I can't lend you $30,000 for free.
I understand. If that's the case, you can charge me interest and I'll write a pledge. It's my fault you can't trust me. So please lend me money for the wedding.
Okay, I'll call you when I've prepared the forms. As soon as you sign it, I'll transfer the money to your account.
Got it. I'll sign it right away, so please transfer the money.
Vanessa, what in the world is this congratulatory gift? The groom's sister only paid $1,000? Why didn't you bring more money? You told me to bring $1,000,
Right, Ruby? I did as you told me, so why should I get scolded for that?
I did say $1,000, but normally they'd be more considerate and offer more money. You're old and single, so you have a lot of money. You could have brought me $3,000 or even $5,000.
Huh?
I've been aware of this for a while, but you're really inconsiderate, and you're even stingier than I imagined. I'm really disappointed in you, Vanessa. I can't continue to maintain a relationship with you if you're like this.
What do you mean by that?
It means I have to reconsider our future relationship. It's not easy to get along with an old single sister-in-law, but on top of that, she's so stingy. So, if you can give me more than $1,000, I'll refrain from seeing you.
Huh?
Brandon told me you're a person with money to spare. Then, I would have been happy to get along with you. I never thought you didn't have as much money as I expected. What's with the "my sister is rich, so don't worry about it" thing? To me, you're just a poor sister.
Wait a minute. My sister is rich. Is that what Brandon told you?
Yes, he did. He said she's single with extra money, so she's a convenient sister. He always told me that. That's why I was expecting a nice congratulatory gift.
I beg your pardon?
But it seems you don't have as much money as I thought. I'm sorry, but you'll have to keep your distance from us from now on. Even though you are his sister, you are still a stranger to me. I have no intention of befriending a single hag with no money.
Does that mean you want to cut ties with me from now on?
Simply put, yes. I'll never have anything to do with a poor person again. There's no merit in being friends with my sister-in-law who can only afford $1,000.
Then you'll have to pay me back the wedding expenses too.
What?
It's a good thing I made him sign a pledge after all. Then, please pay back the $30,000 immediately after the wedding. Once that's settled, we'll cut off our ties, just as you requested, Ruby.
What do you mean by repaying $30,000? What are you suddenly saying?
Oh, I see. You don't know anything about this. That I lent my little brother $30,000 for the wedding expenses. You knew absolutely nothing. That's why you were so careless to call me a poor old hag.
What?
You already owe me $30,000. And yet, you still demand that I give you $3,000 or $5,000 as congratulations. It's beyond brazen. You're so greedy. But I guess it can't be helped since you didn't know anything about it.
Wait a minute. What? You lent us $30,000 for today's wedding? You, Vanessa? To us?
I heard that neither you nor Brandon had much money saved up. But you really wanted to have a gorgeous wedding no matter what. That's why Brandon came begging to me, saying, "Please lend me $30,000 without telling Ruby."
What?
I'm pretty soft on my little brother Brandon. Maybe it's because of our age difference. I can't refuse his requests. But this time, it's a big amount of money, right? So, I made a written pledge in exchange for lending him $30,000. And in it, there was a plan in case our relationship broke off.
What?
In the event that we lose touch with each other during the repayment, you must immediately pay the unpaid amount in a lump sum. Just now, I received a declaration from you, thankfully, that you are cutting off your relationship with me. So please pay it immediately in one lump sum.
Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? I don't know anything about that. It's impossible.
Even if it's impossible, I'll still ask you to pay. But since I'm a very kind-hearted person, I'll await your repayment for today. Let's enjoy your wedding first. So please pay me back first thing tomorrow morning.
First thing tomorrow morning?
I bet your new life after the wedding will be tough.
Maybe today will be the last time you can eat good food. It might be hard on your stomach in the dress, but you'd better eat well.
I heard from Ruby. I'm sorry Ruby was so rude to you. It's all kind of a joke, so don't take it seriously. I explained the situation honestly to her. Ruby also wants to apologize to you.
Oh, what does she want to apologize for? For making fun of me for being single in her 30s? For unilaterally declaring to cut ties with me, even without listening to what I had to say? Or for revealing that you were making fun of me behind my back? I heard you call me a convenient sister with extra money. I can't believe you called your kind sister like that. That hurt my feelings a lot. You may be a money grubber, but you were still my little brother. I've been there for you every step of the way. You shouldn't have treated me like that.
No, sis. Of course I didn't mean it. It was just a joke I was making.
Then, you'll regret that joke. The $30,000 for the wedding must be paid back by tomorrow.
Oh no!
With interest, of course. Don't forget. I'm sorry, Vanessa. It's impossible to pay back the entire amount in one lump sum. We couldn't reach $30,000 even with today's congratulatory gifts. Please let us pay it back in installments. No way. Oh no, but we really don't have any money. We're spending all our money on our honeymoon starting next week and our new life. We really can't afford $30,000. That's what consumer loans are for. Oh no. If you don't want to rely on consumer loans, stop making excuses and collect the money as soon as possible. Cancel your honeymoon and start your new life in a cheap apartment. If you combine that with a wedding gift, it might unexpectedly be enough. I don't want to do that. We won't be able to travel much once we have a baby. And we can't raise a baby in a cheap apartment. We're expecting a baby next year. What? Ruby, you're pregnant? I was actually going to tell everyone at the wedding today, but I didn't feel like it, so I couldn't tell them. Oh, I see. So please, Vanessa, please don't tell us to pay it back in one lump sum and give us some time. Or else, we'll end up borrowing $30,000 from consumer loans. It would be a burden on the child to live in debt right after birth, and I'll feel sorry for her. That's true. I feel very sorry for her. To be born to such stupid parents. I really feel sorry for the baby. What? I would never raise a child in a small, cramped apartment. I would be able to raise a baby in a very well-located, spacious townhouse. I'd spend a lot of money on my child. They say children can't choose their parents, and they're right. You live in a place like that? Brandon told you that his sister is single and has plenty of money. She's been working her whole life and makes $200,000 a year, and she's enjoying an elegant single life. $200,000 a year? You earn that much? Oh, then I can expect a nice baby shower gift. No way. Why would I pay for the child of someone I've cut myself off from? I wouldn't pay a penny for that. I don't even want to see her face. I don't need to hear about the birth, so don't contact me again. What? Huh? Why are you surprised? It was you who said you wanted to cut ties with me, Ruby. And I'm telling you I don't want to do that. I was just kidding about cutting off our relationship. Please continue to keep close to us. I'm sure the baby I'm carrying will be adorable just like Brandon. Please, take good care of her as our aunt. I can't love my brother and his wife's child, so don't expect any support from me. And of course, I won't allow any delay in repaying the $30,000. Then, please make the transfer by the end of the day. After that, they both begged their parents for help. You're both married grown-ups. Take responsibility for your own actions, they said. Apparently, their parents also wondered how such a young couple could afford such an expensive wedding. But they still didn't give up. They said, "Actually, we're having a baby. Please help us for the sake of your lovely grandchild," and got down on their knees to their parents. However, they said, if you are going to be parents, the more so you should take care of it yourself. Is that the way to live as parents? In the end, they borrowed money from a consumer finance company and repaid it to me in a lump sum. Their parents said they would not support them in raising their child and would only offer minimal congratulatory gifts. They were both expecting a lot of congratulations and help with childcare. In a panic, they canceled their honeymoon and started to prepare for the childbirth in a cheap apartment.